Hey everybody, it's Brooke. I hope you're having a great day. I have come back today very belatedly, you see, to do the second half of June flip in my Creative Daily Journal. We did the first half of June about a week ago, I think, and now I've got the second half because, hey, we're almost in September now, and I have to figure out what kind of journal I want for September, and I just don't know. It's making me crazy. So this book was just a children's encyclopedia that I took apart, expanded the spine, painted and did stuff on the covers, stamped and whatnot. It's all, I described it in the first video, which I will link down below in case you want to see part one. Okay, so then we did this whole first half of June. The third signature in the book is this fun craft colored glassine bag that I just put a little strip of paper on, punched the paper, put that on, and stitched it into the signatures. And this is where I kept all my stickers and stuff for the month. So it was very handy to have them right there. But I used them. So there were a couple left, and I just went ahead and transferred them over to my August, September in case I wanted to use them there. So this day was Sunday the 16th, and it was Father's Day. Pretty quiet day here. It was sunny, and it looks like it was nice, 51 to 73. I got Mark this card that was so funny, and I cut out the ostriches from it. It's awfully glary, I'm sorry. It's photos and whatnot. But this was part of it, and then on the inside, the card said, "I'm proud of this family of weirdos we made." And so that was a whole lot of fun. I just made it into a pocket. Victoria spent the day doing a craft show in Portland, and that was a super cute picture of her. And then Mark went to run some errands or something, and he saw this cute dog riding around in a little, like, back part of a motorcycle or a bicycle or something, and he thought that was the best thing ever. So there's that dog. These are my stickers, which are available in my Etsy shop. Again, I will link down below. And then I just made this tag with the inside of the card stuck on there. So we didn't lose any part of the card, and I put all this fun fluffy stuff on there because I have gone mad, mad, mad with colors. And then over here I had a misprint, and so I just put the misprinted pictures over here as a little border. Boy, that glare is terrible. I think it's my ring light. I don't think I can make it much better. I'm sorry. Hope you can see. And then on the 17th, that was Monday. It was sunny and cool. Again, these are my stickers. This is Art by Marlene, which I will certainly link down below. I love her style, and she's got really fun die-cut books. I think they're available at Joggles, and I will link them down below. I said it was an absolutely gorgeous day. Smells like summer, flowers and cut grass and pine. And then we had the warning of dangerous heat for the week. Yeah, it was 66 degrees, and we were going to be going up into the 90s, which is pretty unusual for me. Well, not anymore, I guess. But I was complaining again about it being another chair day. Still not feeling very good at all. Fuzzy brain is the worst, I said. Managed to water the flowers and feed the birdies. And my friend Raj the chipmunk. This was Tuesday the 18th. It got super, super humid. The low was 62, the high was 91, and the heat index value was up to 98. I think it actually hit 100 this day. So I just used some stickers to write out heat wave, and then outline them, and use some white pen to I think it was a Posca, to highlight them. And this I printed off the internet. This little funny girl is from Courtney Diaz. Got a hamburger image out of a magazine. All these pieces are mine again. And Mark made delicious hamburgers on the grill, even though it was 1,000 degrees. And all we did was sit on the porch and bitch about the heat. That was our full day. Okay, and this is Wednesday the 19th. It was Juneteenth. I've got this fun border. This red cardstock border is probably from the first year I was scrapbooking, you guys, and that was like 25 years ago. It's old, but it's fun. It's a real sturdy cardstock, so I liked how it looked. The heat wave continued. It was so humid. and it was 67 for a low, 95 for a high. I printed out this thing about Juneteenth here, which I liked. The Emancipation Proclamation, Juneteenth history, and Juneteenth now. And I said heat wave day 2. This was in a package that Allison sent me from AJ's Inspired Life. I found a happy mail from her that had been here forever, and I hadn't used it all, so I love those guys. This beautiful woman is from Kay Ann Asherman. I was her Patreon for a while. I will link her down below. And then I just drew this in and put that in, and my morning glory sprouted, so I was super happy about that. And this was the weather thing saying it was 93 and felt like 100. This is Tuesday the 20th. Mark got out his guitar, you guys. Let me see if I can get the glare off there. He got out his guitar for the first time he'd gotten it out a few times, but actually got it out and started playing and messing with it for the first time since we've lived in this house, which has been almost 5 years. I was so excited. Of course, it was hot and humid, and he was up in the front room where it was extra hot, but he didn't want anyone to hear him, although anyone walking by on the street could have, but we won't tell him that. So there he is with his little Taylor guitar, chilling out. Doesn't he look like Jimmy Buffett with his bare feet and his little hat? So this was the summer solstice at 5:20 p.m., the longest day of the year on June 20th. And then I just put in some different things, some stickers, a Tim Holtz card. I wrote something there, and because I'm me, I smeared it because I didn't wait long enough for it to dry, and just did a bunch of scribblies around it and some little flowers. These are my stickers again. Those are all linked in my Etsy shop. And I had some vintage music. I had a headline that said more of the music you love, some washi tape. So that was just fun. It was really nice to see him playing. I said he took a fit and got his guitar out. And actually, I can tell you, since this day, the 20th of June, he has played every single day since then. So I'm super proud of him. And this cool border right here and these stickers right here and this doily right here, also from Allison's Happy Mail. But it looks like they're on the next page. I thought they were on this page. So this was Friday the 21st. It was cold and rainy, of course. 64 degrees for the low, 79 for the high, so I'm guessing it was humid. It was the full strawberry moon. We couldn't see it because it was rainy, but the story was it was up there. And this is art by Marlene again. And this is one of my digitals that's in the Friday freebies in the Facebook group, back in the back, and I just did some doodling on it. This little journaling spot is Courtney Diaz. Her Patreon is amazing, as is Kay Ann's. And again, I will link both of them down there. It's such a great value, you guys. You only have to sign up for a month. It's not a permanent commitment, but you get all their digitals, like several years worth. And you can just stay for a month or stay longer and support a fellow artist. I think it's super cool. So that's where those are from, and I will link them below. And I said I've been kind of learning mixed media on Procreate, and so this Friday freebie I did on my iPad rather than doing it upstairs because, it was really, really hot in the coop. And, oh yeah, this was the beginning of our new car's alternator going south. That was really bad. On the way home from the store, Mark heard a funny little noise, and by the time he got home, all the lights were flashing, and the little voice was saying, "Turn car off now," and it was a big brouhaha. It was terrible. Yeah, so there was that. So this was, let's see, and that was on Friday, of course, so our mechanic here is not open on the weekend because it's Farmington, Maine. This is a tag that was in that Happy Mail from Sweet Allison. Love it. Oh, look. Just sending a few things your way to tell you hello and I'm thinking of you. Allison. And this is Allison's favorite punch ever. She sent me some. I wrote it down there. Allison's favorite punch ever. And these are some little labels that she had painted on, did painty papers on, and then done some writing. And I think they're so beautiful. And then this is a hand-painted doily that she sent. I also got a happy mail from Sweet Pam at Pandora's Junk Journals, and she sent me 1,000,000 of these little laundry labels for my slow stitching, you guys. I have never been able to find those in the wild, and Sweet Pam sent me like a giant handful. It was so nice. And this was the paper it was wrapped in. Or maybe that blue flower paper is from Allison. I'm not sure. It was pouring cold rain all day again. Mark called around everyone in town to see if they could look at the Jelly Bean. That's the name of our car. And everyone said, yeah, no, we don't work on Infinities. Call someone else. So we were stuck at home till Monday. That was great. And then Pam sent me this beautiful tag in the Happy Mail that I had sent her a metal engraving plate, and she stamped with it. Isn't that beautiful? And she made me this beautiful tag. So I just made a pocket out of her envelope and stuck it right then. Stuck it right there, not then. Hello. 5963. There's Maine for you guys. And then, pardon me, I'm just going to have a little sip of water. So much yakking. So this was Sunday the 23rd, and I said it was all the weather. Sun and clouds, rain and drizzle, but the hurricane did not hit us, and neither did the tornado. That was good. Tornado watches in Maine are very unusual, but we had a watch going for a while, and you can see that was us, so it was kind of away from us, and everybody was fine. It was so humid. I remember that day. It was just like you had taken a shower in your clothes. This is a little Courtney Diaz creature. He was holding an Easter egg, and I just wrote in there that we were just waiting to get the car fixed. You know that feeling when you don't have a car and you're trapped? All of a sudden you have to go somewhere immediately, even though you don't. And I was messing around and started trying to figure out how to do Zentangle and Procreate. And this design I did, and it was really fun. It's called What the Well, in case you want to look it up. And then I just used some Tisha Moore scraps around and did some doodling on top of it. And there's a little card in there. Let me explain. It was weird waiting all day to see if we were going to have to run to the basement because of a tornado. And being stuck at home without a car was stupid. And I didn't like it at all. And Mark was getting crabby, which is very unusual. Alrighty, and this is Monday the 24th. I tipped in an old notepad piece here and backed it with a different notepad. I said it was sun to rain to downpours, 66 to 81. AAA was here early to get the poor little car loaded up, and we were stuck at home again. What did Mark do? AAA came early to get the car. This is washi tape again. These are some of those washi tapes that I said in the last video that I love, that are Dina Wakely and Jane Davenport and Diane Reevely, and some of my own stickers here, just all different kinds of bits stuck on, because I'm not happy until every square inch has something on it. That's how I roll. Let's see. So AAA came early to take the car to the auto place. He called us at 4:30 to say it was the drive belt, and they got it in, and we're just finishing it up. Our next question was, how do we get the car? So Mark tried everything. The only taxi's number here in Farmington wasn't working. Western Maine Transportation was closed for the day. No Uber in town. And he called Lyft, but they never showed up. So we thought about asking our next door neighbor Jake for a ride, but Mark said no. So he pumped up the tire on my bicycle and took off in the rain at 7 o'clock. It's like getting dark and he's zipping around town on a bicycle. Yeah. So he got the car, stuffed the bike in the back, and then went to McDonald's to get some dinner because he was disgusted. He was not cooking. And I just put this little piece in from a magazine with the piece of a McDonald's bag behind it. And then these little guys are sharing McDonald's French fries. And then as he pulled back on to High Street, which is right next to our street, all the lights came on again, the battery light came on, and the turn car off now light voice appeared again. So yeah, that was great. And meanwhile, while I was waiting for things to happen, I just did laundry. It was fabulous, you guys. Fabulous. All right, so this is pretty exciting stuff, right? This is Tuesday, the 25th of June. We've got some salty language on here because I was feeling pretty salty. Lots of paint and stenciling and just colored pencils. This is washi. These are my stickers. This is K.N. Asherman again, as is this. And these bicycles might be too. And this is me just trying to stay out of Mark's way because he was not impressed. There was much triple Aing and bicycles and phone calling. So basically what happened was he had AAA tow the car back to the car place. Battery was completely dead. Their best guess was the alternator, but they couldn't do the work because they don't work on Infinities, like, serious stuff on Infinities. So we had to tow this to the closest dealer, which is about an hour and a half south of us. Yeah, so waiting for the tow truck. He's hanging out. Mark had to be at the car place for AAA to take the car. He waited and waited, started calling around to find a rental car. Did find that, who was it? Enterprise Avis. I don't know, it's in here somewhere. But some rental company would come and pick him up and take him back because there's no car rental place in Farmington. So that was pretty cool. The guy towed the car. Mark rode the bike back home and just was messing around on the phone trying to figure out what would happen. Oh, it was Hertz. Hertz actually drove the hour from their closest place, picked him up, and took him back to rent a car. So, yeah, they sent someone up to pick him up. He went back down there, picked up the rental car, and drove home. And it was really nice not to be stuck without a car. Really nice, because we were over it. So, yeah, that was not the best day ever. And as I said, poor Mark was pretty crabby. Wednesday the 26th, 67 was low, 82 was the high. Oh, and this day was high. It was humid and 87 again. It was all the weather again. First it was rainy, then it was sunny, then it was raining. It wasn't very hot, but oh my, so humid. This is Pocket Journal Pam, who unfortunately no longer has a channel or a Patreon or anything, so can't get these anymore. I'm sorry about that. These are all art by Marlene, I think. That might be Pocket Journal Pam. These are mine. This is more of that washi tape that I love, art by Marlene. And I did say I spent all day journaling with the journal. That's why I use that little girl there. And I so wasn't current in here. All the chair days that I've had made for boring days. And not so much on the inspiration. But I really want to get back into the daily habit as I have for a long time. Creative daily journaling really is my true love of creating. That is the truth. And the mechanic down in Westbrook didn't have a chance to look at our car yet. But we had an actual appointment for the next day. Yay. Next day was Thursday, the 27th. And it was sunny and cool. It was 65, and then it was 76, and then it was 52. The weather was the temperatures were just all over the place. And this is that a K.N. Asherman or Courtney Diaz? I'm not sure which. That's K.N. And I can't remember who that is. It's one of those guys. And a picture out of a magazine. And this is, I'm totally drawing a blank, you guys. This is Tisha Moore. These are me. This is me. Oh, did a little collaging down here. You'll see these someplace. If you look in the places I linked, they belong to one of those ladies. And I was talking about Mark was playing the guitar out front. And our neighbor next door, who has really never liked us, never would look at us, wouldn't say hi, nothing, stopped because Mark was sitting out on the front step, stopped and introduced himself. He got a new dog from a rescue who looks like that, but he's black and white, and he was lovely. Mark said he was super nice. They're like best bros now, and his new dog's name is Charlie. And after it got dark, it got downright cold. I was actually wearing gloves that night. The weather is so wrong. I used a copper pen to journal, and I wish I hadn't because it's kind of hard to see. There's a little bit of paint and stuff in the background and stenciling. So I can see it, but I'm pretty sure you guys can't. But just a lot of bits, as I've been doing. Crazy colors, all the colors. making me happy. And let's see. We're doing pretty well. I'll just finish this one up. And again, there's some salty language. Yeah, I was salty. These are my stickers. This is my sticker. This is a Project Life card. These are some stickers that I got from Amazon that are like, life isn't really all happy and yay, best day ever all the time. Sometimes you need the swear ones, so I use those. And it was sunny and cool today. The high was 71. And I said, damn it today. Number 1, no summer. It's cold out. Number 2, no back doctor for Mark yet. We've been waiting for 2 weeks for him to even schedule Mark's trial back shots. Number 3, no car repair. We didn't even get a call until 3 o'clock. And they have to order the part. It'll be Monday or Tuesday, because this is Friday again, and they actually had to get the alternator from Germany. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're driving a rental car. Perfect. And we had been calling the exterminator because they came out in the spring and did their thing, but we were being swarmed by ants. It was horrible. And I said, the ants are going to murder us. They're plotting it. I just know it. So I was crabby yet again that day. And that's just washi tape and a magazine image, and then I just did some doodling around it and some paint. And this was June 29th. It was Saturday. It was rainy. The low was 58. The high was 67. I wrote in storm and did some journaling. I said it was another stupid chair day. I felt crappy again. Mark bought ant killer and traps. And he's so mad at the money he had to spend because the exterminators are really very expensive and they're not returning our calls. So then to have to go buy all this yucky stuff in addition to it is annoying. We ordered the Farmington House of Pizza and had burgers for dinner, which are always delicious. I took a really close-up picture of Mark's eye and then made it more blue because I was so close it didn't look blue. You can actually see my reflection. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can see the reflection of the yard and everything there, because he was staring down the ants and counting how many that went into the new traps on the porch. It was hysterical. So I drew an ant and an ant trap and talked about how he was counting all the little ants that were going in there. Yeah, it made me laugh really hard. I think he was just fed up, you guys. And this was the last day of June. It was hot, 64 degrees. For the low, 83 for the high, and not a drop of rain that day, even though the National Weather Service had issued a severe thunderstorm for Farmington. I printed this off of my weather app. This is a Cayenne Asherman cloud. Just did some lettering there. My sticker. This is all Tisha Moore, which I love. And Mark playing the guitar like a chilled out dude. Day 5, playing every day. So proud of him. This is a scrap of a 6x6 pad that I had. And I said a catbird came to the suet feeder and a goldfinch to the thistle sock. Exciting. I love my birds. And that was it, guys. This is the last page of the book. This is the back cover. And June is a wrap. It's actually done. I'm super thrilled. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you have any questions or any comments, I would love to hear them down below. And if you enjoyed this, stick around. Consider subscribing. Throw me a thumb. Something. It'll be great. And I will talk to you again real soon. Okay. Bye-bye.